So in this question, how do you find depreciation? Cost minus scrap value divided by useful life, right?
Yeah.
So the cost of the project is 600,000 minus the scrap value will be 50,000. So 600,000 minus 50,000 divided by 5 because there are 5 years. So if you calculate that, you will get 110,000. Did you understand that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so put depreciation and then show the working. 600,000 minus 50,000 divided by 5. So it will give 110,000 for 1 year. So that is first year's depreciation. Okay, and then put working number 2. Okay, so working number 2 and then put draw columns. Okay, so first one will be year. Wait. So first column will be year and then the second column will be running cost and then the third column will be depreciation and then total. Okay. So how do you find the running cost?
So basically, we have found depreciation. So depreciation, for example, for year 1 and 2 is 110,000.
Okay.
So 110,000 minus 800 into 50.
No,
That's 70,000.
no, it's like this. Depreciation separately there's a column. So don't confuse that with running cost. First separately find running cost. Okay, but then if you find running cost, still your answer is wrong because it's 800 into 50 into 10. You have to always put that 10 because it's 10 electric
Yeah.
vehicles, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here they are saying in okay, so
I didn't hear it.
okay, in both year 1 and 2, running cost will be 800 a week per delivery. So year 1 and 2 put 800 into 50 because it's 50 weeks a year, right? So into
Yeah.
50 into 10, okay?
Okay.
And then year 3 and 4 other running cost including depreciation. So it's okay. Just we'll find running cost, okay? So it's 900
Okay.
into 50 into 10, okay?
Okay.
And then year 5, it's 1000 into 50 into 10. So find that answer and tell me.
For first year, it's 400,000.
Correct.
Uh, Third year and fourth year, it's 450,000.
Okay.
And the final year, it will be 500,000.
Okay, correct. So second year also 400,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now depreciation. We know depreciation value, which is 110,000, right?
Yeah.
So from running cost, you have to minus that. Okay. So here in depreciation column, put minus 110,000. So for each year, put like that. Did you understand? Year 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah. I understood.
Okay, so from running cost, that is 400,000, you have to minus the depreciation value and then get the total. Okay,
Okay.
so now you understood how to find the total running cost. That means like you have to minus depreciation and get that, and then you understood how to find total cash outflows, right?
Yeah, I understood.
So now with that total cash outflow, now you have to draw another column like this. Year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then cash inflow, and then next column will be cash outflow, and then net cash flow. So for cash inflow, in that you have to write all the values for cash inflow. What you got, total cash inflow. The earlier we did a column, right? So get that answer and write all the cash inflow. And then now we got cash outflows, right? So write all the answers for cash outflow. And then from cash inflow, you have to minus cash outflows value. And then you have to get net cash flow. Did you understand how to do that?
Yeah, I understood that.
Okay, so do and tell me the answer. So in B part, they are telling you to calculate the payback period of the project. Okay, so to find payback period, you have to, okay, first step is you draw 3 columns and then year, put first column, put year, second column, NCF, that means net cash flow. Write that fully. and then third column will be cumulative cash flow. Okay, after that put year 1 2 3 4 5, and then net cash flow. So what will be the net cash flow? So whatever the answer you got in A part, so you found the net cash flow, right? So that value you have to write it here. That is 10,000. For second year, 197,500, like that. You have to write all the net cash flows. Did you understand this part?
Yeah, I understood this part.
Okay. So now how to find cumulative cash flow? Okay, so let's say uh, here it will be 0. Okay, so this part will be 0. Okay, here I forgot to put 0. Okay, so here put 0 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for net cash flow, it's 0 because year 0, there's nothing. And then the cost of the project. So for cumulative cash flow, put 600,000. The cost of the project comes in year 0. Did you understand that?
Yeah, I understood that.
Okay. So actually there is two methods for this. In first method, there will be no 0. Only year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that's going to confuse you. So in your school, they have taught you this method, right? So I'll teach this method. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So for this year 0, so year 0, there's no net cash flow. So therefore put 0 there and then cumulative cash flow. So year 0, put 600,000. That is the cost of the project. So now how to find cumulative cash for the next year? So what you have to do, this minus 600,000 plus 10,000. That will be the cumulative cash flow for year 1. For year 2, this answer plus this answer. And then year 3, this answer plus this answer. So it's like step by step you have to calculate. Okay. So minus 600,000 plus 10,000 will give you 500 and minus 590,000, right?
Yeah,
Okay. If you can't understand, tell me.
okay.
Okay, so second year's cumulative cash flow, that is minus 590,000 plus 197,500. Did you understand that part?
Yeah, understood that part.
So you will get 392,000 minus 392,500. Okay, so until you get a positive figure, you have to do like this for cumulative cash flow. Okay. So
Okay.
now for the third year, it's minus 392,500 plus 147,500. So when you do like that, the cumulative cash flow is minus 245,000 for year 3. And then year 4, so still it's minus value, right? So for year 4 also you have to find cumulative cash flow. That is minus 245,000 plus 380,000. What is the value?
135,000?
Yes. Okay. So that is a positive value, right?
Yeah.
So until here, if we do, it's enough. So 135,000. So for the next year and all, don't need to find because we got a positive value, right? So when you get like this, okay. So when you get like this, so until here is the payback period method. So you will get 1, 2, 3. 0, we don't need to calculate. So 1, 2, 3. Until year 3, you're getting a minus value. So until here is the payback period. So 3 years. And then you're getting a remainder, right, which is 135,000. So for this you have to find the number of months. Okay, so for that there is another equation, that is additional cash flow needed divided by annual cash flow into 12. Okay, so additional cash flow needed, how do you find that? This 600,000. Okay, so how do you find additional cash flow until 3 years? So after 245,000 only you need additional cash flow. So that means 10,000 plus 197,500 plus 147,500. That answer you have to subtract. So 600,000 minus all this value, then how much will you get? So it's like this: 600,000 minus, and then open a bracket and put like this. 10,000 plus 197,500 plus 147,500. So from 600,000, if you minus that value, you will get 245,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the additional cash flow needed. So this answer divided by annual cash flow. So annual cash flow is the next year's cash flow. So until here the payback period is there, right? So the next year's cash flow will be 380,000. Did you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
So 245,000 divided by 380,000 into 12. Then you will get 7.7. Okay, so if you take it to one decimal place, it's 7.7 months. So therefore, the payback period is 3 years and 7.7 months. Did you understand that?
No, could you repeat it?
Okay, you want me to repeat the last part or from first?
Yeah, just the last part on how to get the months. So it's 245,000 divided by 308,000 into 12, is it?
Yeah, divided by 380,000 into 12. Because that's the equation. You have to always memorize that equation. Equation is additional cash flow needed divided by annual cash flow into 12. So in that equation, you have to substitute this value. So for additional cash flow, it's 245,000 divided by 380,000 into 12. Then the answer is 7.7 months. Okay. So get that answer and then you have to tell therefore the payback period is 3 years and 7.7 months. Did you understand that?
Yeah, understood that.
Okay. Um, so instead of finding additional cash flow needed, you can just take this value also. But it's better if you find the method like I told you, 600,000 minus all this value. Did you understand?
Yeah,
If not,
understood.
if not just from this minus value, that is from here payback period is ending, right? So you can take 245,000 and then divided by the next year's value, that is this one into 12, like that also you can get. But it's better if you do like
Okay.
this. Do you have any more doubts here?
No, I don't.
Okay. So they are saying HK Parcels PLC have had difficulties in raising funds to finance the project, and its bank is only prepared to lend at a high rate of interest. Okay, so the cost of capital for HK Parcels PLC for the project is 20%. Okay, the discount factor for 20% are shown below. Okay, so here they have given the discount factor, so it's easy. But in some cases, you have to find. So when you get questions like that, I'll tell you. But in this question, it's easy. They have given the discount factor. For 20%, they have given the values. So year 1, it's 0.833. Year 2, it's 0.694. Like that, they have given. So now you have to calculate the net present value of the project. So how to do that is, first you have to draw year column. So in year column, you have to write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then net cash flow column. So whatever you got net cash flow in previous A part, you have to do it here. For year 0, it will be 600,000. You always put the cost of the project for year 0. Okay. And then year 1, it will be 10,000. Year 2, 197,500, like that. And then 20% discount factor. So in the question itself, they have given. So year 0, it will always be 1 because they haven't given and it's always 1 in year 0. Okay. So year 1, it is 0.833. Year 2, it's 0.694. So I have to write all that in 20% discount factor column. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, what you have to do is, okay, first do that and then I'll tell you what to do. So minus 600,000 into 1 will give you how much?
Minus 600,000.
Yes. So I have to write that here. And then 10,000 into 0.833. How much is it?
8,330.
Yeah, just move 4 zeros from here. So it's 8,330. So again, year 2, it's 197,000. So 197,000 into 0.694. So basically what we have to do is net cash flow into the 20% discount factor. So like that you have to find the present value. Did you understand?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So write the answer. Present value for year 2 will be 137,065. Can you write that?
Okay.
And then year 3 it will be 85,402.5. Okay, so it's just multiplication. Okay. And then year 4 it's 183,160. Write that. And then year 5
Okay.
it's 152,780. Did you write that?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, not 780, it's 760. Okay.
All right, okay.
Okay. So now you got all the present value for year 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yeah,
So put a blank, put a big blank like this. Okay. And then put like this. And then you have to add all that minus from 600,000 and get this answer. Did you understand?
yeah, I understood.
So minus 600,000 plus 8,330 plus the other values. So can you find that and tell me the answer? So that's the NPV. That's the net present value. So you have to show NPV equals and you have to put two brackets. So two brackets means it's a minus value. So you have to put two brackets and you have to show 33,282.5. That's all. Did you understand how to do this answer?
Yeah, I understood.
Okay.